Hello everyone, it's Evo-san, and here are 5 things I hate about the Mk8 Fiesta ST. The first and probably the most annoying thing about the car are the startup messages. So every time you start up the car, it gives you a seatbelt warning, which you have to respond to for it to go away. And this doesn't matter if you just recently turned off the car and turned it back on, it always comes up. I understand there's a way to clear it on the 4Scan app, but not sure why Ford designed it this way really. The second thing I dislike about this car is the brakes that are on it. They're absolutely tiny, and I'm pretty sure they were a carry-on from the Mk8 Fiesta. And they're totally fine for the road, but any sort of spirited driving and they start to fade and you lose that confidence in them pretty quick. I think after I get new tires fitted, I'll be changing the pads as a start to see if that can improve the stopping performance. And then eventually I might end up changing the rotors as well. Moving on to the next thing I don't really like about the car is the pedal position. I think the pedal spacing is a bit too far away, at least for my feet. And for day-to-day use, the brakes are a bit too sensitive and the accelerator pedal is quite set far back from the brakes. So when you go to heel and toe, you have to sort of finesse the brakes so you don't lurch forward. On the track though, I haven't found these to be a problem because you'll be braking quite harder than usual. So that distance between the brake and the pedals are a bit closer. But for road use though, I think it's a bit annoying. Other small gripe I have about the car, it doesn't recognize what mode you left it on. If you had it in sports or track mode, it always switches back to normal. And this is a bit annoying when you're having a mountain blast or something like that and you want to take a break and turn it back on, you have to switch modes again. Which isn't a huge issue, but it's just more of an annoyance. But it is something I've forgotten a few times when getting back into the car thinking it's still in sport mode or track mode, and it ends up being in normal. The last thing which can be considered a pro and a con is the warranty on the car. So from factory, Ford gives you a 5-year unlimited kilometer warranty, which is amazing, but you have to be very careful in what you modify because you don't want to void that warranty. So for example, changing the intake exhaust, tuning the car, all would void the warranty, which at this stage has me on the fence about modifying those parts. So it's still got a few years left on the warranty, and that gives me plenty of time to sort out the handling side of things. Now with that all being said, it was really hard to find 5 annoying things about the car, because most of them are really just gripes. There's just so many things I like about this car that they just outweigh all these small gripes.